Semen-y.
Disgusting.
Comforting. Dirty. Fish.
But clothes.
Inappropriate.
Pyrus caloriana, more commonly known as the calorie pear, this species of tree has a very distinct smell. There are many variants of it, including the Bradford pear and the Chanticleer, all of which are described to have a smell like rotting fish, or chlorine, or even semen. The smell is composed of amines, specifically dimethylamine and trimethylamine, which are also present in other smelling plants and in body odor. The calorie pear only begins to smell when it's in bloom, and with spring right around the corner, it's time to get used to the stench. Although they might not be noticeable now, Monte Vista has quite a few of these trees on campus, and it's also one of the trees approved by the city as a street tree. But why would people plant the trees if they smell so bad? AP Environmental Science teacher Andrew Goldenkrantz explains.
For a couple of reasons. One is they grow fast, they are disease resistant, they are acclimated well to this climate, and they're pretty. And they tend to grow upright as opposed to branches going out. And what that means is in a suburban area where you have pretty tight property lines, something that's going to grow vertically is going to be prized because you're going to be able to contain it nicely.
The answer lies not only in the appearance of the tree, but also in its resistance to diseases and pests. The tree was originally brought to the US from China and South Asia, and it quickly gained popularity when the US Department of Agriculture used it to help increase fire blight resistance in common pear trees. Then, in the 1950s and 60s, it became more well known as an ornamental tree, particularly because it has pretty white flowers, which show up in early spring, and because in fall its foliage turns shades of red, yellow, and dark purple. While to us, its beauty remains hinged on its appearance, the appeal for birds and insects is in part because of its strong odor.
And keep in mind that a smell for fruit may mean different things to a bird than it may mean to you. So if you avoid it, another animal may like it. And that's the purpose of smell in fruit production for plants, is to attract typically bird pollinators. So a lot of times in plants we have visual attraction for insects and we have smell attraction for birds. So that's, in simple terms, that's the trade-off, is the tree looks good and it's disease resistant, but it smells.